It's happening again in Asturias. Another bloody Mutawali uprising. But just because, well, their numbers are lower than usual, not because we have better strength these days. A part of that may be as such, but that's because, well, there's progress for the spread of the Catholic faith down there and there in Evora and Cadiz. These are the areas that's recently turned Catholic, thanks to some of the local individuals who done a better job of converting than I ever do in my life, as our fervor is up. But we're trying to make sure that my son here, who is the heir, as part of elective monarchy, that he becomes the next ruler. Despite the fact that he's craven, but he's not to lead the front line, not anywhere near here. He's supposed to be a good boy, and hopefully don't get himself into trouble such as, dealing with those guys up there. Hope they don't kill you or your wife or the grandchildren in the siege. Make sure that doesn't happen. So let's raise our armies. Takes 10 days to gather. And then we'll deal with the rest. Okay, yo keep. You don't have much of the advantage, but you got organizer, which is something I wish some of our other good commanders would have these days. And I'm fabricating a hook just to make sure the votes will still go to my son, that we have to force the votes. And subsequently, whenever I pass, my son's going to rule, and he's going to be a popular figure amongst the populace in general, regardless of faith. And also be the one to further speed the progress of the re-Christianization of Andalusia. And that includes areas such as Toledo, Madrid, Cordova, Medellin, Badin, all those areas. Sevilla even. There's a reason why I want to keep Andalusia. I mean, I could care less about this area to hold. It means it's a smaller country. And Andalusia, which is half Christian, half Muslim area, so that's pretty precarious in and itself already. But Andalusia is the big prize for me. Valencia is still held by Muslims, but I'm not concerned about them too much. Even though I would love to get Navarra back, even if I lost my claim on the previous episode, but that was by choice. Because I'd rather keep Andalusia than try to get Navarra. You can't win them all. There is no way you can hold the entire peninsula, especially in an area where Muslims far outnumber us Catholics. But something's got to give. Well, yeah, we're going to give them something, all right. Continue to raise the army, and then we'll give them something to remember us by. Where's your leader? He's up there. Once he's dealt with, move south. Keep away from my son. Everyone's get naked sometime. By the way, I have nudity off. The hard part is that the troop of jugglers entered Duke Obada's chambers just at the right time, and that there were enough servants to speculate about the ensuing chaos. I suspect Obada will do anything to prevent me from stoking the flames of falling rumors. Send in the entertainers. Speaking with jugglers again. Strong hook on him. And we'll use the said hook to, or not modifying your contract. Vote for my son, or you're already voting for my son. Oh, I didn't see that. What gives? Strong flame. Shy likes craven. Belongs to culture. Body strength is on. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Oh, my apologies. By the way, since you do live here, and you will... Well, where are you exact... Oh, yes. You are soon to inherit Portugal, so... We'll figure out to do that. If you change your mind on the vote, if you change your vote to somebody else, I'm going to use that. Got it? May you be in good health, because I saw you with the medicine focused. Hell, why don't we make him Duke right now? We can arrange that. And we capture the leader. Well, actually, who's the... From Cordoba. And since we have him in our prison, I know I have the option to torture and get away with it, but what secrets could that man possibly have? He's nothing. So we'll go for this, and then I'll start digging dirt, and then have the ability to abduct. Haven't have any ideas of who should I kidnap. At least not yet. House Umayyad. So you wanted Umayyad. Tell you what, I'm going to torture you right now. This is what happens. I may discover a secret. I may get some stress because I'm a contented man. Might gain some dark insights. So I gain either 1 intrigue or 1 prowess. 5 max each. And the Umayyads will hate me for this. Well, his only living ones are just... torture the pool. Dark insights. Added a bit more intrigue. Through the tools of the torture, this character has learned much about inflicting pain and extracting one's desire. Next, let's keep that up. Level it up. Yes. I'll get stressed for this if I keep overdoing it, but you can go to another feast. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it could separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A true Abdul Hassan soon experienced. He'll be sleeping on his stomach for some time. It had to be done. And, he gets more stress because he's brave, and small chance he may become a lunatic. Now as for him, why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and snooze snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgivable as the pain Abdul soon experienced. He gets a lot of stress. He moves up to critical level. Again, a chance to further increase up the intrigue. Or prowess. Either or. Let's increase the men of arms size for the armored footmen. Remember, they do a lot more damage, and they're tough too. But they have no better terrain effects for armored footmen, but they're good damage. So we'll increase that size. Just making sure. Who are you voting for? Yourself? Actually, no. This election concerns Asturias, and Asturias alone. Ransom? What ransom? I don't know who that is. No, thank you. All that piety negative. Can't do holy wars, not even for a county with that kind of piety. There is a way to negate this, though. If you want to get a small bit of gain, you should go on a pilgrimage. Let's wait 2 months for 200 gold, and I'll go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, we got a lot of time for this. They quickly converted this area of Navarra. Picking up the pilgrim lifestyle will do. Leader Garcia, the peasant revolt. Peasant rabble. Great. These jokers. Just when I was about to go somewhere. Go. Still released anyhow. We got him. Now I can go on a pilgrimage. This is just to pick up the lifestyle and so I could start getting piety again. Where to? Oh, Jerusalem's expensive this time of year. Vatican a little less. Cologne would do. Cologne or Canterbury. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. You know what I'm about to do, ladies and gentlemen. My desk is a coin. I got a US 25-cent coin. A quarter, if you will. Heads, Cologne, tails, Canterbury. Because I don't want to do Santiago because that feels like, well, it's better to go the long route. So. Heads, Cologne, tails, Canterbury. Best 2 out of 3. Flip. Just 2 out of 3, mind you. We got tails for Canterbury, that's 1. Heads for Cologne. 1 and 1. Tiebreaker. Cologne. Hell. Oh. Fairly soon. What is this? As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under protection of God. While I go with the Lord, my realm must wait, however long I may be gone. This is where we're going exactly. Prince Bishopric, held by this Franconian man, Central Germany. The cultural head is Ludwig IV of Bavaria. It's time to depart. Boy, the stain of heresies. Very soon, Walden sin may take over all of, well, the Vikings are not gone, but they are there. Anyways, lost. I could have sworn that this was supposed to be the path onwards. None of my companions, or I have managed to find our way back to the pilgrimage route. Are we even looking at the right stars at night? It feels as if we've been wasting weeks. Oh. Don't want to go back in the depth again. I swear it's just a little further in this direction. Now I'm feeling poor, because I simply got lost in this wild country of West Francia. Oh my, they got her. She did. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great church at home. As the bishop offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that happened for God to bring me here, this moment in time. A whole lot of walking. What's important? What's important is that I am seen and heard here. I get a lot of piety. I'm a pilgrim now. That should turn things around. Just wait 1 month to register and no? No piety gain? Even as a pilgrim? With a monthly piety gain? My journey's been a long one. But I finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the priests and bishops treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist has changed something about me, whether I could see it for myself or not. It's good to be home. If I get another son, that means the realm is still going to split. But as long as the votes go to him, we keep Andalusia. That's the most important kingdom. Also, where are we at this? Because it's been a while since we looked at this. Average development of Asturias counties isn't good. Because, well, it's low development, and that's what we're trying to work on. Sacred exposed. The shameful truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Count Garcia has an extramarital affair with Medina, a commoner from Göttingen. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? He committed adultery. Direct leads to me. God will judge these sinners. Like me. Nope. Not getting anywhere near that piety, but take it. What's going on? I have the money. Why is it unavailable? Not enough stress? Strange. The fervor is going up. Slowly but surely. How long is this effect going to last? 4 more years. Well, due to my poor health, there's a possibility I could get sick or I could die right now, which would be the best thing for the realm. So that way my son can begin his rule. Oh, speaking of sons, heir to the kingdom. Oh boy. Gerardo. I believe that's how you say his name. With the strange Asturianese spelling. Asturian in particular. Born normal. Look at all this money we gain. It's unbelievable. Very slowly. Haven't been stressed out yet. And we'll have another uprising very soon. Man, we could feel so many soldiers. But the problem is, moving this big body of troops will not be good when we're doing offensive wars. But on defense, it's invaluable. Especially when dealing with uprisings. Put him back here. Sister died. Almost stressed out here. Or reaching level 1 of stress, I should say. Hosting lords and ladies from the realms near and far. Some opportunities to portray my archbishop in good light present themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most venerable person you heard of? Well, me, of course. I mean, at least have some prestige. Just at least, you know, you gotta have some dignity left in you. Yeah, that's the idea. Heir of Galicia, Andalusia, and Asturias. I could care less about this one kingdom that's gonna go on its own way. Which, of course, that would be my youngest that will inherit. While you, to me, are the breadwinner. What's your progress? So, what he has now is monthly prestige per dread, sway scheme power, monthly prestige per powerful vassal on account, and Praetorian Guard, so that's monthly prestige per night. He will soon become a true ruler, and then he'll be writing a commission. He'll be writing an epic whenever he wishes to. And this, and that, and eventually he'll reach August. He'll be a good diplomat. Which honestly, how many children do you have? Not much. You should go for a family focus when your rule begins. And then after that, then you need to go to theology. So you could start converting Andalusia faster. Unless there's already been progress. No progress. There's like no new counties has been converted as of yet. But we may soon have another one in... How long? 5 years left. Because of the fervor between us, development, and his learning skill. Which you could do more better, but I don't want to kill you. You've been good to me. At least these uprisings aren't occurring on an annual basis. But it's about to come up soon, so get ready. Don't spend money. Aha, intelligent. Zamora's Lemon. We need those resources for the troops. If one small village in Zamora has to starve, the heated argument between my council is, follows me out of this room. And Mayor Alfonso, a representative from Zamora, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Oh, I'm close to getting stressed, but here, this decree will force them to leave alone. I need that intrigue lifestyle experience, which will get it here, and start going this way. I'm gonna have to go get Kidnapper. I mean, I have an idea on who should I abduct, but shouldn't be too deliberate. Here it comes again. The reason why we have high quality troops is because we have far more levies than they are men-at-arms. A little bit less than it was back then. And when we go on offensive war, you split the armies in half. It's for supply reasons. See? We outnumber these fools. Gotcha. It's all over, folks. And by the way, I'm gonna torture you. Is there something that you have? Got more intrigue. And yes, it increases stress because I'm content, and what I'm doing is really, really against it. Here it is. +2. 2-2. He's got the whip. And let him die in prison. And also, what does she do? Diplomatic expertise. Wounded. My brother-in-law, Duke Alfonso's been wounded, and his flesh contracted foulness and swelling. If the right kind of treatment is administered, and Jesus is merciful, he should make it. Oh man. Has he have any heirs? Oh no, that's me, you fool! Trigo. He's where? Kostislava. That's a spouse, that is it. Pay attention! Also, I don't think we have a physician at all, do we? If not, then, gee, I don't think we have a physician. Well, you got the money. Look for it. It's about time you spent something with that. The world is full of dangers, even to our king and his court, as per my request. My servants have inquired after recommendations, and now they have assembled a few options to choose from. This Andalusian, he got... The heck you say? Wait a minute, you are the son of... 15. And this Visigothic woman. Not as good. Yes, I tortured your family member, but I'll pay you money, and you'll do fine. And I guess you could be a knight too, since we have a shortages of knights these days. The twisted turns of the fates have not always been my revenge. God know that I was cursed today when I met the Lord. Today that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that vile lord to his grave. Not one day soon. I didn't know he was my rival. Yeah, I think we can trust the Andalusian. Yeah. Trust. Like that's gonna be an issue. Ah, tell you what. How about I make it my guardian? I ain't got no children to raise. Haven't been doing any of that lately. What's going on? A bloom in the wilderness. For a third night in a row, I am sitting at the table at the same inn. It has an excellent view of the bar and a captivating barmaid behind it. A daydream is interrupted when my archbishop slams his tankard on the table. I've seen you gawking at Nico all night, he whispers with a sly smile. I do not blame you. She is an enchanting woman. Do you want me to make introductions? What is the matter with you? Have I known about their traits, I would have, this barmaid. She's, beautiful. I'll give her that. Ambitious, gluttonous, and lustful. Yikes. Thinking. Let me take a drink. You know her? That would be perfect. 96%. Well, so how about wrap her around my little finger and I'll be able to proceed. And, he becomes my friend. And I will gain some intrigue. Or, I could, do this myself, which I'll get even more lifestyle experience. Well, I'm 57, and I got lost once, which health isn't going to recover anytime soon. So, I've seen Nico turn down more advances than I can count. A lesser man would be intimidated, but I have happily taken the opportunity to study their mistakes. I am ready. Our conversation flows smoothly. I did not expect to have so much in common with the barmaid. As I get up and to leave, she puts her hand around my arm and asks if I want a room for a night. A room for two, judging by the looks of her eyes. Well, I'm not the most pious person. Regardless what I choose, I get the intrigue experience that I need. We'll definitely get closer so I could get kidnapped. Do I really need robbers? I got friends. And I kinda like my wife because it's the fertility part. And do I really need another son? I mean, if I get another son, Galatea will be going that way. Well, if it's a bastard child, then gotta keep it a secret. So, you know what? Just show me the way, Songbird. I just lay her, and that's it. Got it? Actually, I already gained some experience. Earlier I did not. So it'll be 10 months. All is quiet. Of course, we're not there yet because, well, we already have enough levies standing as it is, so I need something for tax. Oh, just keep doing that. See throughs my efforts. So the Swain didn't work, but I think we should drop that. That's enough of him. Defender advantage, hunting ground zone. Should go for that. Increases a bit of tax. Farms and fields in Zamora. So tax is a priority now. What's the development of Cordoba like? I mean, they have the Great Mosque of Cordoba that's still under control, which in Andalusian holds the place, interestingly enough. Well, somebody's got to take care of that mosque. How many Muslim vassals do we have exactly? Just only him, Cordoba. Okay. Like normally, if I had Crown Authority, I would tell him to get out of here. But not until we convert to Catholicism all around the land, up until Cordoba, where he and his descendants are going to have to be Catholic one day. But he'll keep. claimed to be a powerful vassal, but I don't think he's, enough to create at such a much of a trouble. Where actually, do you want Cordoba itself? I mean, so you could say it's of your responsibility now. Wow. Do any of your children? No. You good with anything? Steward? Despite the fact that you are from a duelist faith. Ah, here we go. This is what I was worried about. Just a second. Let me check up on you. Nope, you're no better. So you got no reason to be here. Would make an excellent spy master if she were here. Heir to Asturias, and that would mean he will get Galicia and Andalusia. That would weaken our realm, in a way. Now it's time to start fabricating for hooks again. Because it expired. Aha! Bingo. Now we have to fabricate another hook on her again. And after we fabricate that hook, then I'm going to start abducting people by then. Question is, who? As it should be. He's making progress. Duchy of Cantabria be mine? Hey. I don't know. Actually, guys, idea. This may sound stupid, but my grandson. You. Of course. It'll be a patrilineal marriage. But again, I'm an intimidator. Whatever I say will go. But you may never know, there could be children born with inbred, which wouldn't be good for nobody. But may never know, but this is just to prevent her from marrying anybody else, and the rum goes somewhere. And instead, stays here. I know I don't like doing ancestral marriages, but it'll do for the time being. After we fabricate one more hook, then I'll start kidnapping somebody. Yes, we got too many levies here. We need more taxes. And more buildings to have more defender advantage. Since we're on the defense these days. The Emirate of Navarra, separate from those two. Man's got no children. Yemeni. Wasn't he a leper, your father? Actually, no, that's the same guy. He's been around. Or have I confused him with another who also had leprosy? Oh, you got a grandson. I didn't know. Excellent. Got it from the mother. And bossy. Hopefully give it to somebody with a martial skill. martial education. Him. Yes. Yes. Oh, I was just talking to you. While I enjoy how willingly Pelagio does my bidding, his kinsman, my son, um, remains outside of my reach. Pelagio's just the man to help me change that, however. Get a weak hook. What the heck? At the helm. Don't do that, but just do whatever it takes to increase the lifestyle experience. Use my weak hook on him. The intrigue challenge is just fear. Consequence is just manipulation. The liege is responsible for the vassal's action. Gotta do something with that. I mean, I told you about this. Do not believe I can be, of course, so easily as he proclaims. Pelagio seems to shrink before him, no longer feel the confidence at the back of my demands. My Duke dashes my last hope. My vassals will know their place, Pelagio confirms with his son. Wait a minute, did he say that? Oh. Seems I've overplayed my hand. Who cares? I hope that boy gets a martial skill. Martial education, I should say. We can do that. Almost fully converted. If the fervor stays up as it is. More hunting grounds. Oh no. I was about to say. How many you got? A little more than usual. Here we go again. Trying to have less levies and more taxes. Oh yeah, we're doing this to her again. Got the hook. Use it if the election goes the other way. Actually, where is he? Down in Sevilla. Sister died just as I expected. What's he doing lately? Nothing. Not an intriguing man. What if I were to abduct him? They may have some uses. We just have to take care of this little piece of business first. And I'm sure somebody thinking, why are you going to abduct the Sultan? Why do you want to abduct a leper? And he's malnourished too. Well, I don't know. Money, maybe? Torture? Good God. Torturing the Sultan? Can you imagine that? Torturing a leper? Not just the Sultan, a leper. That's wrong. By today's standards. But to Pelagio II, he thinks fair game. Step away from Granada. At least we still have our organizer. I got money. If anybody needs to be convincing. The Sultana herself. different faith. That may work. How much? 50. Okay. But we just have to take care of this little piece of business first, so... Oh yeah, we got plenty of time when we kill all of them. We shall meet. Unless you got prisoners to ransom. Who's he? A stupid man. You got money? You got money? Wait a minute, what was that? La Marchian claim on Bella. County on county war. No thank you. My hands are full. Take care of them both. As I said before, we got far too many levies now. And raised armies. It's just I'm trying to be more towards taxation. What's my stewardship? Worst. Good on you. I assume he's going that way. You'll get the money very soon. If we can get it by any means. Oh dear. Hope it's not another son. If it's a daughter, I'll breathe a sigh of relief. So if you really want to go to war, you need to have a lot of money to back that up. No mercenaries. And also split the army in two. Almost there. Oh boy, they took her. Is it a possibility that you can... No. You can't abduct somebody who's in prison? Is it because I already have one ongoing? Is that correct? Yeah, I'm in prison, that's why. Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm alright. Any other agents? No? Okay. Take it. I mean, why on earth are you married this man that you can't bear children? That's what secretary wives are for. And he's malnourished. He's not gonna survive prison time when we get him. I think we might as well just get the money from him. Or possibly... Listen, just because I lost my claim doesn't mean that I can... Excuse me. Emirate of Navarre. What's left of Navarro? My claims? Bianca's claims? O'Donnell's claims? Claims, claims, claims. What claim does she have? Cordova. No, no, over here, you idiot. A sheikdom over here. And my only claim is up here. Okay, I see in the future. If we want to holy war Navarro, well, we can do that. But obviously he holds the Kingdom of Navarra. And I am not a pious person like my father was, so that's impossible. But there are other alternatives, but... Do you want to cause more uprisings? No progress on the Catholic faith so far. Think you're better off with a claim. So that way we have a connection between Phrygia and ours. I mean, the Basque culture is not gone. And these, people... Yeah, they're still Catholic mosques. I think they'll be useful vassals. Yeah, they're not gone. Plus buildings are being constructed. I got an idea. Now I have to go through this way. It'll be 3 months from now. Oh no. Galicia is going to be gone too. And he's comely. Alrighty. But Sancho's a fine name. So, what's gonna happen? Asturias and Andalusia will be the two parts we'll control. Andalusia and Galicia will be splitting off. I thought I was too old to be surprised by the cruelties of the world. Yet I never foresaw having to experience the death of my own daughter. It pains me that she had to spend her last moments on this earth as a prisoner. I hope she's now able to find peace. Hope you find peace, Constanzia. Barely. And mind you, I do not have the trait where I could be a sadist, where I can assassinate even my own children. But I'm happy with the amount of money that we're getting these days. If only I had personal control of Cordoba, because this area is much more developed than any other. With my agents coming and going freely at the court of Valencia, Sultan Adil is within reach. The agents are in position to let in a small group of people in the middle of the night and cover them as they depart undetected, ideally while muffling the screams of a kicking brought up sack. Well, be careful when you touch him. He's a leper. He's not going to survive prison. But I like the sound of this plan. Of course, abducting him will reveal my identity. I cannot believe it worked. It was as simple as letting some of my allies to the castle in the middle of the night. Sultan Abdul is no doubt kicking himself over to poor security. Thankfully, it's a lot better than where he is now. Hope he likes his new quarters. As long as you keep him under house arrest, don't put him in a dungeon. Yet. Damn, I thought there would be an option where you can declare war. Okay. Okay, I got a plan. But look at the money he has. Alright, give me all your money. And then 10 years. Oh, I made a big fat mistake. This is just a reminder, people. I got a little bit overzealous that we should capture him. And once he's in my prison, declare war. Nope, you can't do that. What you should do is, you're at the scream scheme, like you are about to, you're about to do this thing. You should declare war then. And then we got him. And then you win. That's how you should do it. So there. He's got all the, I got all the Salted's money now. So thank you very much for this business investment. Business investment. What the are you talking about? And what to do with that money? Well, once this place turns Catholic, I will finally put my marshal and start having more control there. At least these guys spend their own money to increase this. Don't have that kind of money. Upgradable. But this would increase levies a bit. Well, the realm will split big time, so we won't have as much levies as we used to. So. Light cavalry, yeah, it'll do. It is a well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot. I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distracted with infighting, they will not have the time or resources to scheme against me. And what are you doing with that Phrygian cap? I didn't know the Croat was wearing a Phrygian cap. Oh. My courtiers already know how to not plot against me because I'm an intimidating person. Don't you know my dread is at 100%? Ain't no one gonna touch me. You can declare all these kinds of wars, including a claim? Yeah, wouldn't want to do that. Unless it's for a kingdom. Damn it, man. We were getting there. We're almost there. We're almost to turn this Catholic and we can finally have proper control in this region. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, this area here. How much is it to construct a new city or temple? Because a city will do, since I'm tax intensive these days, so... Try to save it up for 500. We'll get a new city. That's what we should do. Oh, what are you doing, son? You're going down that way? Madman. Well, he is weak. There's this separate conflict. Orania. 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 Orania here. Against them. Whom you declared your war against. Correct? Yes. Weak and very less prestigious. What's the lowest? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea, son, because these guys over there are... They don't fool around. Abbasid claim for Egypt? Oh my goodness. The Abbasids are about to make a comeback of a lifetime. They were small at the beginning, but look at that vast territory. Not as strong as ours, but that's because, well, we just have a lot of things, but Egypt's gonna lose everything. The Abbasids may make a comeback, and this could make the, the old man tremble. He's not that old, but you know what I mean. Lots of infighting. Now, for your consideration, son, and you got an ally? I think you got it. You don't need me. I think you have what it takes. Heaven forbid that I die and this war continues because of him. Are they related? Yes. You finally did it. Now you've outlived your usefulness. We need a better archbishop. Now, control this area. It'll take us 7 years to get full control. So I could finally utilize all these taxes and levies. Especially taxes. Save your money for the city. And also for your consideration, let Cordoba remain independent from the proper duchy. What are you up to? Peasant uprising. And when's? Oh, no. Not happening. We're getting ready for another uprising here. So in the meantime, try here. How much? Little more than usual. Shit. Is he really the Duke of Portugal? Yes. And do not forget he also controls that part, which he and his descendants back then, they gave him that. It's nice to see another player playing Crusader Kings 3. I just saw it pop up. You probably don't see it on my screen, but I saw it on mine. Anyways. So, the lover. Present. There's probably money in that. It'll do. I could care less about your well-being. Oh! A little bit zoned down in a moment. just right around the corner. Easy peasy. How old am I? 62. Could be going any time now. I'm at that age. Double clicked. How you doing, son? Martial education. Just like I like it, but however, who's your guardian again? Yeah. Just as I had planned. She became a diplomat. Remember, save the money for the city, because we need more taxes. We're making money like we never had before, but the realm's gonna split, so we need more money to get ready for the partition of Asturias, which will be a significant event for Hispania and the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. Asturias and Andalusia should stay together. Princess Sabha may potentially rule this sultanate. What the? I just inherited? Did he just died? No, he's been dead. Well, he's my vassal now. And oh, and go assassinate the Archbishop. What happened? Oh no. What's going on here? We got a piece of land that we just inherited. Zaragoza. He's gonna be a troublemaker. That's one thing. But you just gained more Islamic territory. And what's this for? Just a sheikdom. How much? Oh boy. We'll raise the armies then, and split up. I'd be willing to fight for it. How's our new Archbishop? Doesn't endorse me, and better. Sway you immediately. You'll take command of this army, and the Duke will take command of this. You go this way. You will go that way to intercept the army. But he's going after our vassal. Our new vassal. You are going to make matters worse, young man. They hold the objective. That's why. We'll put a stop to it. Good. It's getting ridiculous with the raised armies. 2 armies that we pay now. Right on. They're gone. Control these 2 areas and we're good. And Aragonese, man. But hey, at least the story's making gains. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet often I'm disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Antoinette when she interrupts me. Let me do something about her husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Who likes me the least? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get the Archbishop on our side, so... The Archbishop is in need of some guidance. He'll start endorsing me now, paying the taxes and levies to me. And plus, with that high learning skill, it'll be slightly easier to convert. Soon I'll be able to scheme 2 things at once. Oh yeah, he's pissed. You still alive? Forced to vote. Both. See you on 9:36. If I'm still going to be around by then. Andalusia is a porn and we cannot let it slip through our fingers. Voting for anybody else would be counterproductive. I'm now a new target of Duchy of Algiers. Oh my. Why do we own this area too? Son, your gains are getting me into trouble. Actually, he gained this. This was inherited. And how much does our enemy have? Very little. And who are you? And where do you come from? Annaba. Over there. Is that the only hold? Yes, that's the only holding. You're going on a trip over there. So we're gonna pay you to embark. It's the first time that we're traveling by sea. And we forgot to finish the siege, but... Can't always do double duty every time. And we'll have another uprising very soon, once again. But the problem is, there's going to be more numerous than usual. See, now they're over there too. See what you got us into? They're more numerous than back then. Well, as long as we keep them away from the objective, we'll win. There's the leader. So bringing their best cavalry and heavy, so basically the best men that we sent. Told you you're more trouble. Oh dear. Outnumbered here. Oh no. God, there's more. Can't handle more. Actually, we'll win this before they even get here. Not anymore, they ain't. A lot of good men died in this battle. Now, go finish that damn siege. Lost our quality here. You're going to be taking Algiers? Well then, we're going to take your home. How about it? And that didn't take long for them to form up again. This is why I cannot afford offensive wars. And partitioning these kingdoms, especially here, would be lessening the burden when we deal more of those populists. They pay some gold to me. Asharism loses fervor. Boy, I'm up for ransoming them, but this duchy does not need to be here. Who's the owner of Algiers? If I had his way, I would retract it and give it independence. And son did it because he wants to. Oh no. How many murderers do we keep having in his family? And the worst, he's a kinslayer. What did you do? You're supposed to be a good man instead. Normally this would be a crime and have your ass arrested, but no, I can't. You are the best bet for maintaining stability in this country. Damn it, man! Why can't things be so simple? It's just me being a tendency of being theatrical. You are a stain of this dynasty, but you are my son. You are the stain of this dynasty's ledger, but you are my son. That's the exact quote. Anyways, let's make some money here. Anybody's that got money? They can go. Because I need that money to get a city. Oh, that'll definitely be enough. let's get to work. Oh, I don't have that? I failed to notice that. Current fascination in public works has the city planning innovation. Oh, we don't have that? Well, if you want to, you could build another castle. But that would take up the domain line. Well, more taxes then, because again, Rome's going to be partitioned. So it would be best to have something with more money. Hang on. Zamora. Yes, even more. Discounting only taxes +1. Hamlets. Of course. It'll do. What's going on? Should look at these. Hill farms will do. And that'll be enough. Well, I don't think votes are going to be looking at him more favorably, especially that McKinslayer is going to inherit. Son, you're going to need to do some serious atoning when you begin to rule. You're not a sinner, yet. But whom did you murder? Who did you murder and why? Why murder your kin? Just why? Tell me why. It's not full-on kinslayer, it's familial kinslaying. So I probably killed one of the nephews or nieces, or uncles and aunts and the like. Check the election. So I need another hook. You're old enough. This is to fabricate. It's good that we have him swayed. We'll do one more cycle this way, then we'll stop. How many knights do we have? A lot of good men died in that one battle. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need some. While I enjoy how willing Fronilda does my bidding, her kinsman remains outside of my reach. She's just a woman to help me to change that, however. 13-year-old granddaughter. She's rowdy, into martial. Oh, I screwed it up last time, but let's do that again. And I've picked up the stress level. For the first time, I have a bit of a mental break. Lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. Of all hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? She isn't that useful to me, so I'm just gonna say I must sequester myself to avoid temptation. It's better to be reclusive than being rakish. I mean, yet this one is more an intrigue, but this, it's worse. Damn it! But there are ways. So I will bite my lip and try to stay focused then. I was focusing on get more knights. That, and I'm gonna need to go out hunting. It's better for the stress relief. And after the hunt, then we go feast. Fail that one again. Felling a beast. You would think a creature from myth is perhaps a god in disguise in animal form. It was the largest stag I've ever seen. Even the beast was wounded in the chase that lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. What the heck? Being cynical gets you get stressed just to send it to the Pope. But he likes it? As a way of saying, oh, I'm impressed. What the hell? No, this one will fetch a fine price. Sell the animal that you killed. Something I have a habit of doing in other games. I hunt, and I need to make money. And I need that money to hire us some knights. Now, time to go host the feast. And the stress level's gone. Come on in. Welcome, friends. Look, I did deliberately pick up the stress just to see what choices can I make. But I didn't like those choices, so I had to do it. Go on a hunt and then a feast. My eldest. Yes. So it goes on and on about me. That's how we saw what's that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Oh, no. Please do go on. As plate after plate of food is brought onto the great hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me. I smile, and that's my circumspect sister Monia is sensitive to lemon, something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome, and I pray you find your food to your liking. Look, it would be better if this character were to die, then he gets to begin his role, and, well, he ought to do better. And soon. Well, just say, especially you, Monia. No, excuse me, I misread that. Once again, you misread. So, don't make a rival. So, for places I serve, food is. Pay attention. Not everything always. I'm going to say this once on video, because I've heard a friend of mine once said that, and that is, motherfucker, this isn't about you. Motherfucker, this isn't about you. There, you said it twice, and I'll never say it again. Not everything is about you. You are a contented pilgrim who also murders. And meanwhile, another murderer is set to inherit the throne, and is the one that's going to keep Andalusia and Asturias. Especially Andalusia, which another county has been converted. Calatrava has been converted. I was watching Gerardo Duflay with other children with Vela try to push him over. Soon a brawl had broken out among the children. Learning. Actually, he's better towards stewardship. Change that. But raffle is... It's not a sin, but it'll do. Gave as good as it got. Leave it at that. Don't get stressed. You are a contented man. Good fighter. Come on in. No, not grant title. It's great to have all these levies, but It's mostly hilly country in this land that we heard. Stress again has caught up to me. Okay, actually we can reach its full size and all. We can't increase anymore. So there you have it. Yeah, it's getting to me again. Oh, that's why, because my sister died. Oh, wow. Look at you. I'm sure you pay a hefty price. Okay. Oh, we'll get enough money before we deal with these guys again. It's for the maintenance. Oh, thank you. Bless these people. Now I can have 2 schemes to go all at once, if need be. Or I will, you know, fabricate a hook on somebody and at the same time assassinate or abduct somebody. Maybe abduct somebody rich. I need money, and fast. Like this man. He'll do. It's a small country, so it's kind of doubtful that we find any agents there. Duchess is now Asturian. Gotcha. Can be convinced. How much? 105? No. One thing's for certain. When this next uprising comes, hey, whatever happens, if we screw up, then we screw up. Do you think it would be better off just to give it independence, make it less of a trouble? I mean, demanding conversion, he might accept. Just this once. May. If not, then... So he's not going for it. Well, the fervor is higher than ours, obviously. There's no reason for that. But he stays. Don't want to convert him. He's rather useful. Because Cordoba, mainly Islamic, better development there. What happened to you? Oh man, you're hurting yourself. Boy, you are about as stressed as I am. Don't want you to die on me because... Otherwise your grandson's gonna hold it, but he'll do a much better job than you ever will. Unfortunately, he's craving already despite his master's education. I'm sure it'll change. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of want to stop this episode here. I mean, no doubt we could take care of this uprising as usual, but at least it's not over there. So, one thing's for certain in the next episode. This character will die. And I don't know about my son. He needs to stop hurting himself. Because clearly there is something wrong with that man. So, one thing's for certain. Next episode, the partition of Asturias will occur. And this will cause a geopolitical changes to this region, for better or for worse. But, and that's the reason why we have a drive towards increasing the taxation of the domain in both Asturias and soon Andalusia too. And we may have to start fabricating hooks to every single one of these counts within Andalusia to start paying more taxes to me, especially in Cordoba, the big money place. I mean, look at all that money he makes. This is an excellent place to be. This is why I find him useful and I don't want to go to the duchy. Even though it's Catholic. Yeah. He's rather useful to me. And plus, one more thing before we get on out of here. Here Barony of Cordoba. Is it possible that this building has to be active when you're a Muslim or not? Well, this great mosque, I mean, it causes big taxes, so therefore, we need him directly. It'll do fine. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave it with this. The next episode, the partition of Asturias will occur. Maybe better for worse, but this will also give the opportunities for the Umayyads and this neighboring Sabtid, which I think they won't advance here. But this may have a chance for them to strike back at us. But who knows? Who knows? Of course, the North African holdings that we now have, for better or for worse. But we'll find out what will happen to Pelagio. No doubt he'll die of old age. And hopefully, Savarico doesn't hurt himself any further. And we hope that Pelagio of soon, Pelagio of Granada, will do better than his old man. But we'll all find out and more in the next episode of Asturias. But until then, so long for now.